What's going on YouTube? It's Jason with JJ Drones, and today we are out here in Missoula, Montana, and we're going to Post Falls, Idaho because we've got a delivery tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. Ryan is now graduated, as you can see in the pictures here, and so I'm back to going solo all over again, but we're still going to be pushing out the content. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the drone up, but I do have a spot that I want to try it at, so hopefully we can do that. So let's jump in the truck, get the motor started, and get some great footage of this trip up to Post Falls, Idaho. Come on, let's go.
Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
Okay, so we are in the driver's seat again, like we belong. Got the GoPros rolling, and we're gonna get out of here. Missoula, Montana. We're only 168 miles from Post Falls, Idaho, so it's not gonna be that long of a drive. But we're gonna take you along for the drive anyway. It's a beautiful, beautiful spot to be driving in. Now I know that I'm going to be out of practice because usually I have Ryan here for the last 6 weeks. But we're going to give it a shot anyway. Now I do have a new phone mount that I'm trying out. Trying to find one that I don't have to worry about the camera going crooked on me or falling off like it did when I had the other mount. Those magnet mounts are great, just not for a truck, at least not in my experience. But we're gonna give this one a try, and if it works out really well, I will definitely do a review on it, because having a good mount when you're doing YouTube videos in your vehicle, like I do, it's very important to have a mount that you can depend on. Now you can see it's kind of gloomy out. Yesterday when I was coming up, well, basically since I left on Sunday, I've run into snow and a little bit of ice. Yesterday was so bad that I wanted to film, but I didn't want to be distracted with trying to do a YouTube video with all of the bad weather that I was encountering, so we didn't even bother doing that. But today, the weather has cleared up quite a bit. I wish the clouds weren't around so much, but we do have clear roads today, and it doesn't look like we're going to have to chain up. And even though that would be great content for you guys, because you guys have never seen me chain up before, it's not something that I really want to get into. But if we do have to chain up at some point during this trip, I'm going to be happy to get out there and completely embarrass myself as I try and put chains on the truck. But crossing your fingers, we're hoping no chains have to go on the truck this time. This isn't my normal route. My normal route is down into California, but because I had to drop off Ryan and basically took me out of sequence for my California runs, so, well, what the heck, let's go to the Pacific Northwest and show you guys some great footage of the mountains up here, because it is absolutely gorgeous. You guys are going to just love the footage from driving out here.
That want us. Now we go on and on with this poor love song we've been working on far too long, baby. Do you still remember when our hearts tuned up spontaneously? we're better than this poor love song. Too busy watching the TV screen. Now we're just betting on broken dreams. Nobody's gonna come and save us. We cashed in too many empty favors, yeah. Now we go on and on with this poor love song we've been working on far too long, baby. Do you still remember when our hearts tuned up spontaneously? On and on like a marathon, we keep running from fighting for something. Something to remind us that we're better than this poor love song.
So we are traveling down the highway here, still in Montana, and we're just about into St. Regis. And you know, Montana is probably one of my favorite places to drive around the country. And as you can see, I mean, right now we're coming down this hill, and you can see the pine trees that have turned yellow, and you've got the other ones that are still green. But you've got all these mountains around you, and the clouds up on the mountains, just absolutely gorgeous. And then you don't have all the traffic that you have in like the major city areas, and just, I mean, big sky country. That's what this is. This is just absolutely beautiful spot to drive. So if you are going to be looking for a destination to travel to pretty much all year round, Montana is definitely a place to go, and northern Idaho. So you're gonna see when we get up towards Kellogg and Coeur d'Alene and Post Falls, just the beautiful area that is. You're not going to have the I guess you could say the benefit of not having a whole bunch of traffic around you, but you are going to have the benefit of having just a beautiful spot to just enjoy. And you know, Spokane is right across the border from Post Falls and Coeur d'Alene, so you do have another major city right there. I do want to mention one thing though. If you do like the JJ Drones trucker hats, I am selling those for $20 a piece. You can purchase one by going to my PayPal, paypal.me/JJ Drones. All of the proceeds that I make from selling these hats is going to go to the Wreaths Across America program. And the reason I'm going to be doing that is because I kept saying the end of November, but we're actually going to be doing it the beginning of December. I'm going to be doing some videos of our travel up to Maine to pick up the wreaths, and then the trip from Maine down to Chattanooga, Tennessee. And hopefully when we're up in Maine, I'll get some video footage of the facility that they have up there. And then when we get down to Chattanooga, Tennessee, I plan on participating in the laying of the wreaths, but also taking some footage while we're doing that. So, excuse me, if you want to help donate to purchasing more wreaths, you can either just donate, or you can spend the $20 and get yourself a trucker hat. And like I said, all the proceeds will be going to buying the wreaths. And I think that we're at 5 wreaths purchased right now. So hopefully we can get some more, but if not, I'm super happy with the amount of money that we've raised so far. So thank you to all of those who have donated. And those people are Ted from Off the Hook Outdoors, Dan. He was the first one to donate, the droning veteran. We got Chillin, Indiana, Carl. He donated as well. And if I forgot your name, I will double check and I will add that down here. But thank you to all of you who have donated. And if anybody else would like to donate, just go ahead and send me your address with your PayPal donation. And when the hats are ordered, or well, when I receive the hats, I will send it directly to your address. And Dan was also nice enough to give me some droning veteran stickers. So if you do purchase a hat, when I ship it out to you, you will also be getting a droning veteran sticker. So thank you very much, Dan, droning veteran, for helping out with that as well. All right, so we lost both GoPros. So I came in here to Silver Dollar City. And at Silver Dollar City, you can stop in and you can get yourself some silver dollars. Hence the name. Again, we got some curves coming up here. So I'm going to gear down. No need to take these curves too fast. You'll have to let me know how you like the camera placement here, because so far I'm really enjoying this camera mount. I guess we'll see in editing how much the picture jumps around. Hopefully that's not going to be an issue. And that Volvo didn't want us to wave back. That's okay. He is going faster around the curves than I feel comfortable doing it, but that's, you know, it's all about your comfort level. Yeah, no turn signal either. Super trucker. Now this rest area up here that's coming up in the next 2 miles is one of the areas that drivers will actually pull into to put their chains on, because it's not very safe to do it on the side of the highway. And if you go into that rest area, it gives you a little bit more room to work. But the actual chain up area is set up right on the side of the highway. So you have to pull off. Well, first you have to find a spot, because normally there is just a line of trucks sitting there putting their chains on. And then you get out of your truck and you put your chains on, go up the mountain, and then you wait until you get to the chain off area and you pull your chains off. I do plan on doing a video for Breakbush on how to chain up your tires. So stay tuned for that when that finally comes out, because it's a process. And depending on whether or not they have full chains or if they have partial chains, depends on how many tires you have to put it on. And as right there, you can see the chain up area is 1.5 miles away. So I'll show you where the rest area is, where drivers normally go in and put their chains on. and then I'll show you where the chain up area is. Vast difference. Now it looks like they've completely closed off this rest area. You couldn't even get in there if you wanted to. Especially when the snow really starts coming down, if they're not going to be plowing that out, you're not going to be able to get in there. And it looks like they're doing construction on it. And this is one of those areas that I have absolutely zero cell service. So if anything ever happened here, I would have a really hard time getting information out to my company. So hopefully the cell phone companies actually will work on that. So now the chain up area is 1,000 feet. You got to use the shoulder. Right now they're doing road construction, so I'm slowing down to 55 miles an hour. If we had to chain up, that sign back there would have told us basically you have to chain up by the lights flashing. But this right here is the chain up area. You see the wide shoulder? It's not made for a whole bunch of trucks. I don't know, maybe 20? So the state of Montana, I hope you have a plan for that, because as you get further up the road here, it narrows more. And the less room that you have, the more you're sticking out on the highway. And it's not very safe, because a lot of the cars that come by you don't really care that you have to chain up. But we're slowing down, 35 miles an hour for this construction zone. And we're actually going up the mountain right now. They normally set out the chain up area right before you start climbing up the mountain. And then the chain off area is usually as soon as you get down the mountain, they got an area for you to pull off, take your chains off. So that makes it convenient. But once we get to the top of the hill, I'm going to pull off onto the side, get the drone out, and see if it'll let me fly it. And we have a brake check area up here, which is where we're going to pull off and hopefully fly the drone. Stay with us. All right, so what do you think about that? I've always wanted to fly there. Yeah, looks like we lost both GoPros. So we're gonna end this here, and I will finish out this video when we get to the truck stop. All right, guys, well, I made it to Post Falls, Idaho. We're parked here for now, and we're gonna deliver tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. I didn't get to do the footage of the lake there in Coeur d'Alene, and it is Coeur d'Alene Lake. But you did get a chance to see a Lookout Pass over there in Montana, and I really hope that you enjoyed the drone footage that I did there. Tomorrow I'm going to take you along for the first delivery, and then probably take you up and around Snoqualmie Pass. So hopefully I'll have this video edited tonight to show you tomorrow, and then that will be on next week's video. I just want to remind you again that these hats are for sale for $20 a piece, and all the proceeds will be going to Wreaths Across America. Just send some money to my PayPal, paypal.me/JJDrones, and then put your address there so I know where to put the hat, or where to send the hat to. Also, if you want to just donate, the wreaths are $15 a piece, so if you want to do a donation just for the wreaths, just go ahead and put that into the description when you send the money to my PayPal. If you enjoyed this content, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell so you'll be notified each time that I upload a video to YouTube. I enjoyed doing this video for you guys. I'm glad that I'm back out here running freight like I usually do. It's kind of tough not having Ryan in the truck because there's a lot of things that I miss or that I'm not able to do, but I'm still able to put out the content for all of you. So I appreciate all of you for coming along for the ride with me, and we'll see you later on down the road. Bye, guys.
Crazy